Robin and Brad, and the values that the school holds dear. Tonight we honor Robert and Ari Axelrod, who have used the arts not just to entertain, but to express their conscience through their craft. Script and screen, song and stage, to heal, to challenge, and to inspire. In their burgeoning young journeys, they have become powerful voices for justice and identity, and have demonstrated what it means to have heart and soul. I have here 2 yearbooks from their graduating classes, 203 and 2000. Sorry about that. That I have saved in my basement. With a 20-year lens, I found their 5th grade reflections astonishing. They are not about recess as their favorite part of the day, but about community and compassion, peace and perseverance, failure and faith. Let me share some specifics. Robert Axelrod, class of 2003, screenwriter and playwright, based in Los Angeles. Robert's work gives voice to the marginalized. His play Lifeline, inspired by his own volunteer work on a suicide hotline for LGBTQ youth, won a grand prize for among 1,000 entries. It tells the story of a mother who draws comfort from her work on the hotline after the death of her gay teenage son. Robert's TV pilot Tucked tells the story of a woman who, having left the Hasidic world, fights for the custody of her children and finds refuge working in a wig shop run by a Black Muslim drag queen. A story where unlikely bonds lead to unexpected strength. Robert is working on a podcast on being both gay and Jewish, funded through the Jewish Writers Initiative for Digital Storytellers. He is also working on a script about 3 generations of Jewish tattoo artists. Robert has been taught and mentored by some of the most respected figures in the field, including Aaron Sorkin, creator of the TV series The West Wing, and Winnie Holtzman, writer of Wicked. He has received numerous writing fellowships, including one from Warner Brothers and one from Humanitas, an organization that honors writers who explore the human condition. Robert is recognized for combining humor with humanity, for his empathetic voice that gives dignity to the vulnerable and depth to the misunderstood. As Robert himself said, there's a beauty in the universality of our humanity. Robert's 5th grade yearbook poem is called Believing. What am I? A believer, a follower of God, not a deceiver. Wouldn't it be nice if everyone in the world believed in peace? If all the world and hate would cease? I suppose that I would have to believe and guess and hope that all the things I believe in, God will address.
Wow.
5th grade graduate of HDS. Robert, I recall you were always a great dancer and able to jump amazingly high. May you continue to jump high, keeping the important Jewish values of acceptance and compassion for all in the forefront of our minds. And now to Ari Axelrod. Ari Axelrod, they will speak a little later. Ari Axelrod, class 2005, singer, actor, activist, and Jewish influencer. Ari Axelrod is recognized and stopped on the street, in theaters, in grocery shops. He has built a following of over 20,000, not just for selfies or fashion trends, but for his voice, both literally and figuratively. Ari boldly uses social media and the stage alike to speak out against anti-Semitism, to celebrate Jewish identity, and to demand justice for the hostages. During Hanukkah, he connects with his followers every night to light candles, sing, share reflections on Jewish identity. He attends weekly hostage rallies in New York Central Park, where he frequently is asked to sing Hatikva, or a song of hope. He sings from a deep and genuine core, often in Hebrew. Ari was honored as one of Anti-Defamation League's inaugural Heroes Against Hate. Named one of the Jewish League's 36 to watch. Asked to MC the American Jewish Committee's conference in Paris, addressing 4,000 attendees. Ari was invited to Israel by the activist Chaim Mazi, the founder of the Tel Aviv Institute, which has the Jewish world's only social media laboratory called Jews Talk Justice. The lab trains leading international social media voices to have an even stronger online presence against anti-Semitism and for tolerance and peace. Ari's performances, often in the cabaret style, are intimate, powerful, and uniquely Jewish. His most celebrated show, A Place for Us, a celebration of Jewish Broadway, which is also an album, pays tribute to Jewish composers and has touched audiences across the globe. It has been recognized with the Bistro Award for Theatrical Artistry and the Julie Wilson Award from the Mabel Mercer Foundation. Ari has worked multiple times with Stephen Schwartz, the composer and lyricist of the musical Wicked, and Tova Feldshuh, the Broadway icon who played Golda Meir in Golda's Balcony. Ari's 5th grade yearbook, a little messed up here with my fingers, but I'm good. Ari's 5th grade poem in his yearbook is called, this is astonishing, is called From Seed to Tree. I've come so far from a seed to a tree. I was so small, it was hard to see. Who taught me understanding my roots? I worked so hard, I got my fruits. But like this tree, I can say, I don't want to leave, I want to stay. HDS graduate! Amazing. Ari, when we started as kids, you were our first drummer, quick, bold, and confident. May you continue to beat strongly, keeping our traditions and the needs of our people in the forefront of our minds. Robert and Ari Axelrod, artists and advocates, carry our tradition forward, one song, one script, one story at a time, with messages of identity, empathy, resilience, and the courage to speak out. They are bound in an unwavering hope. Their message through their art is clear. The world can change, and voices do matter. Thank you guys. We need you. We are grateful to you and for what you have given us. Please join me in celebrating Robert and Ari, Distinguished Alumni, for sharing here.